Okay. Hi, am I visible?
Oh, yeah,
Okay. Hi, my name is Karima Anand, and I'm a second year product design student. I'm a student of UPS Dehradun, and I'm working on a classroom project for hikers and trekkers. So that's how I've contacted you, and I require permission to record this call. So are you comfortable with that?
yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay. Yeah, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi, my name is Bharat Bhushan. I am from Shimla. So basically, my village is from 45 kilometers from Shimla, and I born and brought up there. I did my masters from Chandigarh and then Punjab University. I mastered in geography, and then after finishing masters, I have very much like fond of in glaciers, glaciology, and
Yeah.
that's how I started my mountaineering career that way. So I finished all my courses from NIM and from Manali Institute, like Mountaineering Institute, and then I
Yes.
became instructors over there. And then I also did a courses with NOLS, which is basically US based school, and they have a campus here in Ranikhet. So
Okay.
first time I went to a US, like in Alaska in 2015. I did my instructor course over there. And since then, I'm just working with them. And then I have also a non-profit organization that's called Himalayan Outdoor Climbing Initiative. So basically, we uh, promote ice climbing and rock climbing, and we also develop crag. Crag means where people go and do a rock climbing.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we basically bolt the route for rock climbing as well. So there are
Mm.
very few people who are also associated with me. They are from basically from Dehradun, and
Oh,
some of them from Haldwani. So basically, we are like five people who are like working on that kind of project and doing that. In winter, since 2015, I'm also teaching frozen waterfall climbing, and
oh,
I'm also mostly working for a NOLS, which is a US based outdoor
yeah.
leadership school. And in winter, I'm doing also like ice climbing. Um,
Course.
courses and clinic in Lahaul and Spiti area in Himachal Pradesh. So that's my introductions. Yeah,
Wow. Very long, very interesting. You have
I'm
so
really very
many
sorry. Like
achievements.
it's gone
No,
long.
no, it's very interesting. Like you have so many achievements. It's like motivating.
Yeah,
Yeah. If you want, you can start with a screen share and you can carry
yeah.
on.
Okay, I
Sure.
can. I need to check like how to share the screen. I'm very much.
Yeah, I'll just guide you if you
Okay, I got
want.
the share screen. Share one app. Okay, okay. Sure.
Yes,
This.
yes, I can. Yeah, I can see your WhatsApp screen. Yes. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Sorry, I got my call got dropped off. Sorry,
Okay, you can.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
share
yeah, I
this
can.
screen.
Okay, okay.
Okay, got it. Share full screen. That's what it is asking. Mm.
Yeah, it's visible.
Ca- Can you see my screen now?
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay. Okay. So now basically, this picture is in US. So basically, it's in a Rocky Mountain uh, branch. So if you see the boulder field, so I also teach how to walk on the boulder field. There is no trail here. And if you see when I'm zooming this out, this whole area, entire section. So we are going um, all the way to the ridge point, which is this area, and connecting it all the way to another side. So basically, this is all off trail navigations, which I'm like really good at it. So in US, like most of the time when we are doing like hiking and trekking, in India mostly people
Yes.
go on the trail. But in outside India, there are like most of the places where people go without even trails. um, so that requires more skills, how you will teach people, and sometimes you need to take off the backpack, teach them how to walk on the rocks, and then follow that same route, so everyone is not trying to go their own way on path. So that's why you see all the people are walking in the same line, if that's visible
Yeah.
on the picture.
Yes, yes,
um,
yes.
so that's a one thing. And now I'm going to show you the pictures that I'm gone to at different places. So basically this picture is in Alaska. um, so I walked last year, the month of May over there, so which means there is still so much snow covered in the mountain,
Snow.
and it's
Yeah.
a hiking course, but still there is a snow. So there is no trails in Alaska. So the only things you will encounter either like these bare landscape, snow, or
Mm.
bushes. So this is the one of the picture we took it from the top of the ridge. So we are basically crossing the pass on this picture, and this picture is the same place, but we are like walking on the ridge, avoiding the snow things. And if you see, the group is going down because snow is very mushy and you go very deep inside. So we were just
Oh,
like
okay.
scouting the trail, where to go and where to go up. So there is no basically trail. So we need to use compass, GPS, and maps to navigate these places. And the hardest part when you are navigating in these places is the magnetic north. Magnetic north and the true north has a 23 degrees declinations. So you need to also count that, because sun doesn't come from east. It can come from east, west, south, north, any direction in Alaska.
Oh,
So,
okay.
uh, so it doesn't give you a directions in a sense.
Mm.
So if you see this, this is the thing we also see there, that's called fossils. Basically, all these rocks. This is one of the example. But if you, this is like all the rocks. If you break these rock, you will find the fossil inside these rocks. So this is the
Oh,
hill. They call it fossil hills here, um, and they are like everywhere. These
yeah.
rocks are there. This is also the pictures. If you are in the low area when there is no snow, then you are walking in the bushes like this, which is blue bushes, and it are like blueberries blooms here in the month of August. And then the what it called, all the grizzly bear, they come and eat it. So you have to be also like very careful because you are in the bear territory. When you
Oh,
need
so
to
you
walking
must have
around here,
encountered some bears.
yeah, I have encountered multiple times, like two, and they have also false charge on us one time. So you have to be carry bear
Mm.
spray with you, and you will go always even bathroom with the people of four, and you need to be like ear sighting, like you can hear each other. You can't go very far away,
Very far.
because yeah, because that's the bear protocol here.
Okay.
Um, yeah, and if you are in the low area, then there are so many mosquitoes out there. I will show you that
Mm.
the mosquitoes picture in later. Um,
Sure,
these are
sure.
um, the different pictures. I have sent also more pictures. I don't know where they are gone. Mm, okay, wait. Oh, maybe they haven't uploaded. That's fine. So basically, when you are in the low area, then there are like so many mosquitoes. They also comes, and you need to put the net around your face. Otherwise, they will bite you
Yeah,
so badly.
bite. Yeah.
Yeah. But they will not carry any disease, so it's like totally fine. But you will get rashes and you will get swollen
Skin everywhere.
hands,
Yeah.
like other things. But they are not deadly,
Okay.
but they are like itching very badly. So these are like things I will do that for school. This is a hiking. Then I do a mountaineering thing. This is basically a Panchachuli third. I don't know if you have heard about that peak. This is a Panchachuli third, the peak top. It's in
No, I
Kumaon
haven't.
region. Yeah, it's in Kumaon
Okay.
in Pithoragarh.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
went there with two of my friends. This is our summit camp where we put our camp. We didn't climb it all the way till top. It was a little harder,
Mm.
and I was a little bit injured on the expedition.
Okay.
This is like camp one. The another camp was camp summit camp. These are the team of three. Arohi is from Delhi. Prerna is from Dehradun. She's basically from Ranikhet, but she married to a person who lived in Dehradun. It's
Okay.
myself. So we three of us went there without even Sherpa, without even porters. We carried every single thing with us. So that was our route. So basically, we reached where that the line ends.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, till that point. And then the weather got so bad, and I was also a little bit injured, and then we returned back from there. Um, so I also do like my personal climbing with the friends who I know and who I trust in the mountains, and then we go and explore new area. And this was the unclimbed
Yeah.
peak we have attempted uh,
Oh.
last year in Kumaon region. The most of the peaks in Kumaon, they are very hard in compared to other places. Um, this is with the students. We also do a leaf art. If you see, if you are in kind of front country, we ask them to make
Yeah.
a design with the leaf,
Leaves.
and we give
Yeah.
them some prompts and everything, and then they will come up with like very different ideas, and then we ask them to please share the ideas, what's the
Hmm.
thoughts behind it, and why you are thinking that way, what was the thinking and reasoning
Like
behind
of
it.
a
So,
psychological activity we perform, right?
yeah, with
Um,
the create some bond between nature and them,
hmm. Fair.
like outside. uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
this is also like we do indulgement with the students, with the local as well. Like this is Jhoda. I don't know if you know about that, like the dance. And if you see, like the students are also learning the same thing with them as well.
To
Um,
interact with the local people to create
yeah.
a
So
bonding,
basically,
right?
we also do the homestay section, and in that homestay section, we try to integrate them with the local as well. So that
Got
was
it.
the local festival was happening, and we asked them to do the same thing what the other peoples were doing.
Yeah.
So that happens in Majkhali, like in Kumaon region here, because our school is here, so it's easier to.
Yeah, I have classmates who are Kumaoni or like come from that region.
Yeah, and you can ask them like Jhoda, they know that, like
Sure.
the dance, they basically do that. I think that's also the similar thing they do in Garhwal as well,
Yeah, yeah.
but
I
they
have
might call it
friends
little
from
different.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then this is what I do in winter. Basically, it's called frozen waterfall climbing. The waterfall they freeze in the winter,
Yeah, yeah.
and we teach them how to climb them. So this is
Mm.
I'm doing this since 2015. Now
Oh,
we will run multiple courses every year, and we have a Pitidhar, which is the name for that activity, like each year. So we are known as a team of Pitidhar nowadays.
pretty
Uh,
hard.
Pitidhar, Pitidhar. I can write down
Matlab
that.
kya hai? What does it mean?
Though Dhar means is a ice in local language in Spiti. Piti
Okay.
Piti is the old name for Spiti. So
Okay.
basically, when the people comes from Spiti to Shimla or Kullu or Manali, they say, I'm coming from Sa Piti. Sa means in their local language is dur, like far away.
Okay.
Piti means the actual name for that valley, Piti. So the people thought they
Mm.
comes from Sa Piti, like Spiti. So that's how they got the name of
Oh,
Spiti, but the
spitty.
actual name is Piti. So
Yeah.
we keep that actual name Piti. Dhar is their local language. Actually, it called Piti Dhar, but you can't come up with the spelling. So when you spell it, it seems like it's a Dhar, Dhar.
Mm-hmm.
So
Fair.
we try to choose that like local integration name. So that's what we are giving it, Piti Dhar,
Very
the local
interesting.
name. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that what we do in every year, and we teach most of like we have maybe taught like more than 500 people nowadays. Even participants comes from Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, um, Singapore, uh, each
All
year,
over
and we have
the
a like
world.
batch of 13 peoples in one batch, and we run 3 to 4 batches every year. Um, so this is the one of the crag where we take students. Um, there are like few other pictures. I didn't think they come up on this one.
Yeah. These are all the pictures that I've received.
Yeah, okay. So maybe they haven't come, but I think that's what I do most of the time. Like
Yeah,
I have so many pictures
majority.
that I uh, thought I can share few glimpse of things like what I do in India and what I do outside India. Um, Basically, I teach hardcore skill like hiking, but I teach things self-sufficient hiking. Like you carry everything. You also
Yeah.
learn cooking. So basically, we also teach how to cook uh, in a pots and pans. Um,
Hmm.
and we also teach like how to bake in the outdoor. Like you can make pizza, you can make cake, you can make lasagna. Because most
Oh,
of the time I'm working with the US based school, so
foreign. Yeah,
basically
yeah.
they make pasta, spaghetti. Of course, we
Staple
teach
diet.
roti as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the rice and beans. Um, so we also teach those things, and I also run the courses for the people who are like very matured in their respective groups. Like I have also taught one course in US that's for a medical professional. Basically, they all are surgeons, top-notch surgeons, and that was like medical setup course for them. So that was only 10
Okay.
days course, and they want to learn the wilderness setups, first aid scenarios, and they also want to understand how it feel when you don't have anything and how you will treat people
Mm.
then on that way. So we also
Yeah.
created some scenarios for them. Like one of my co-instructor jumped into the lake when it's very cold with his whole backpack, just to try to create the scene like how they will treat that patients.
Scenario. Yeah.
Yeah. So uh, basically make it like not fake, basically. So
Mm-hmm.
I have been like doing this since 2012. It's been a long time, and then I also do like my personal expeditions in India and outside India. I have also done one of the longest hike in India from Pakistan border all the way to a Nepal border. In 47 days, we have
Oh,
crossed 1100-kilometer self-sufficient way. We were like three people, and one of the person he lives in Dehradun, right next to the RBI bank. Um,
okay. In
and
Bidholi,
that was
not
like,
exactly in Dehradun.
sorry.
I'm in Bidholi, not exactly in Dehradun.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know much about that, but I think if you want to connect, he can like meet you or like talk to you more about
Yeah,
like
sure.
that journey itself. And so that was the project I was like working on, like maybe like 1.5 year. Put all things together. We build the map on Google Map, build a KML file, and then we only use the uh, apps like a Gaia app or Viewfinder to
Okay.
walk on that whole route from all the way to the Pakistan border to the Nepal border. So that was also like one of my dream project, which I did in
Mm.
two of my really good friends.
Friends,
And
yeah.
yeah, that's all of journey. Like I can keep talking, but I think I don't want to be like make this
No,
fast for you.
no,
But I think yeah,
no, it's pretty interesting. Like, I spoke to many people, but, nobody has had the same journey as of you.
yeah, yeah, definitely everyone have kind of their own journeys.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, like,
so,
yours is very different and interesting. Like, you have been to the US and you have done different courses.
yeah, like I will
Yeah.
go. Like I have been to a US like every single year. I'm heading this year in 11th May, teaching
Oh,
instructor course for nods. So basically, the people who become instructor, I'm gonna teach the course for them. Um,
okay.
so
So you'll
like
be a
my
teacher for them.
yeah. So basically, my journey for the outdoor is a curiosity and the passion for the outdoor. And also, I want to like I left my guiding job way back then. Like I want to like other people to feel the same way how I'm feeling and how they can be very, very self-sufficient, reliant, not to depend on other people, and they can do whatever they want to do in the mountains, learn the skills, and then they can build upon on those skills. The frozen waterfall climbing also started that same way. The rock climbing also started that same way because I felt as a climber or as a mountaineer or as a hiker, people doesn't know the basic things. That's how it's all
Yeah.
started. That's how we all put things together and try to build the things where people can learn what is real, and they will learn once and then they will not forget it at all. So the whole idea was to not to make money out of it, but to give the really good experience to a people, also the skills where they can learn and then enhance better. Because when I started my journey, there was no one to mentor me.
Yeah.
But like keep
You're one of
searching for
the
things.
first. Yeah.
Yeah, searching for things. So now I also give the mentorship to other people who want to become things or who want to do or pursue outdoor education as their career. Because I have a context, I can give the context to the people where they can apply, like especially outside India, you will get
Mm.
better pay jobs.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, so that's like I can create that bridge if someone really, really want to thrive and if they have
Wants
really
to
good
try.
skills with them. So I also do that, but not much, but at least like two, three people I try to mentor every year so they can just like move and pursue this career as an option for
Yeah.
them
Because
in the
this
future.
is something very unconventional. It's not much done, right? There's something
Yeah,
new.
yeah,
Like, mhm. So you're doing something very interesting and nice to like, promote it and try to find more people who have
yeah,
share the same ambitions and
yeah,
thinking process as of you. Yeah.
yeah,
So like talking more about the project, like I would say that what our professors have asked us is like to connect with more people who share this kind of lifestyle, who have such passion for extreme adventure sports. And as a product designer, as a future product designer, what we tend to do is look at users who are in this profession or have such lifestyle and understand if they're facing any sorts of problem or even if they aren't, but how to make the experience easier for them as a designer to like make the products in such a way like talking about body balance and load management. So like load management, like how do you pack your bag, like what kind of difficulties you're facing with your bag, and talking about body balance, like what all gears you guys are using like to maintain balance, like what could be done, like what could be improved in them. So, it
yeah,
gives you a better experience.
yeah. So basically, I I can definitely share the pictures because we teach a class that's called how to pack your backpack. But it's not we teach it only once, we teach it like 3 and 4 times even in the field, how to pack your bag and what you can carry basically with you. So the what happened, like sometime we we think I need this, I need that, I need like everything, because that's how our mind works, because nowadays everything is very materializing things. So
Yeah.
what I asked my students, I give them a challenge to pack anything in your backpack. And if something you're not going to use for 5 days, don't think about you're going to carry it with you, because it's just your need, it's not your want. So I
Want,
just
yeah.
give them
It's
this.
a psychological need and like not practically gonna need it. It's like the
Yeah,
fear of losing out. You just pack,
yeah,
overpack, right?
yeah. So like my backpack, if I go for 28 days, my backpack stays 15 kg or 16 kg, not more than that. I'm carrying also my food, even tent,
Mm.
even my sleeping bag, and every single thing, because I know what I need. Exactly, I take the same thing. It will definitely make your life easier when you are hiking, because you have a less heavy pack and you enjoy a lot.
Yeah.
And when
Yeah,
you have like
hiking
a
you have
heavy,
more fun.
yeah, because you can enjoy, you can look around. Otherwise, you are like very much focused on to point A to a point B, and you miss the journey in between. Um, so the only time you will enjoy that whole journey is because when you are not getting tired, because you have like very lightweight backpack and you are like enjoying every single move. uh, and you feel better and you feel also like very much relaxed when you reach the camp. And then you need
Yeah.
to definitely do every single thing over there. I will send you some pictures what I have, make the sketch of
Yeah, yeah,
the
sure.
how to pack your bag. Basically, we have divided the backpack in different quadrants, and where you will put the heavy things and where you put the smaller things, and then we have also the layering what you can bring basically. So we have also put something like OP, which mean optional, you don't need to carry it. But sometimes we also ask like one people, like if they want to bring one comfort thing, that can be anything. You can bring only one item that will give you comfort uh,
Yeah.
in your journey. Just that's also a psychological, because nowadays people doesn't live hard life at all. uh,
Mm.
Basically people lifestyle is very easy. They are not mentally well prepared.
Strong.
Physically
Yeah.
they are also like not that strong. So you have to be like walk around that way. So the only way to walk around that way to just like give them some comfort, some easy few days, first few days, and then you can
Yeah.
challenge them later. Because you need to
Somebody
slowly build.
want
Yeah,
to, yeah, carry their favorite soft toy or something,
yeah.
which gives them
Something like
emotion support.
mascot,
Yeah.
yeah, mascot or anything, whatever, or like the chocolate. That will give them, like whenever they have a hard time, just eat that. It will give you some satisfactions. Um, so
Yeah.
um, so that's what we do basically. And sometimes like when we see someone has very heavy pack, I try to unpack their backpack and see and go through with each item why you are carrying this, what's the purpose behind it, what you are thinking right now carrying this one, just to like give them a little bit more extra time to think about their thinking process, and giving them my knowledge, like what I have experienced so much in the past.
Yeah.
So they will make that informed decision, so they can like pack their bag and only bring some items what they need, basically what they want, not need. So it's a very interesting, and it's like kind of like for me it's like it's a journey, like I'm going to a temple basically. uh, when I'm doing that, like, oh, I need to prep my um, ornament. So I take a time, lot of time when I'm packing my backpack, or my students are packing their backpacks. I put so much efforts. They should have a
Mm.
right layer. They should have a not unnecessary things, but whatever the item they need, they should have those things in their backpacks.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what my journey is, and I try to also live that way, same way, um, in my life, even like in the front country, um,
Yeah.
little bit little
Normally also. Yeah.
yeah, because when I live 7 months like that way, it's really hard to live, not to live that way in five
A
months when you're
change
in the
of
front country.
lifestyle would affect you, right? So you try to
Yeah,
accommodate it in your daily life.
yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, so that's what I do. Um, yeah,
Profession.
yes,
Okay. Uh, I just wanted to ask you a few questions.
yeah.
Like,
I will look up pictures for you. You can ask me question.
okay, you want to do it on screen share only, you can do that.
Okay. I do not have anything which I want to hide.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. No, I was just, yeah, okay. So, what I was asking, yeah, as a product designer, I just had a few questions. Like, do you face any sort of challenges with the backpack that you're using? Like, do you think it could be improved in certain ways, or which brand do you use? And do you use any Indian brands, or you mostly rely on foreign brands, or like,
I use mostly a foreign brands. Uh, so basically, I'm using right now Hyperlight backpack, which is like 200 gram. Uh,
hmm,
and this is my backpack. So you can see the picture,
oh,
that white
wow,
color backpack.
okay, yeah,
This is my air mattress. Uh, if you see the yellow pad,
hmm,
that's a foam pad, but that's another one is an inflatable mattress. That's my layering. If you see all the layerings up there.
yeah, yeah,
Um, this is the mountaineering coat. That's my sleeping bag here. Um, that's my bowl. This is the shoes, Crocs. Um, this is a mountaineering coat, so we have like the double layer shoes, crampon, ice axe, the solar panel. Uh, the water bottles. That's my folder which I have the all my equipment. So I take one thing which is the comfort item. That's this one. If you see this round color things on the middle of the screen, this is a
Mm,
basically an
where
inflatable pump, inflatable pump for my mattress.
where is it?
It's in the right next to the sunscreen. If you see the sunscreen above that, it's in the middle of the
Mm,
screen.
yeah, okay, okay.
Just not to inflate my mattress. So it's just like comfort the sound of that one. It's very lightweight. It's not like very big. Um, so if you see, that's what the the upper body, lower body, the hands, head, feet, toiletries, then the mountain things, and not to bring basically. Um, so
Heavy Peter spray. What is that?
sorry,
Not to
Harry
bring.
Potter series book. Basically,
Oh,
sometimes students
okay.
bring those big,
You were with
big fat
kids.
books. Huh?
You were with kids like children.
Yeah, yeah. Because they bring
Oh,
fat book.
bring books. Yeah, reading
Yeah,
books. Okay.
yeah. They can bring books, but like very small, thin book, but not
Yeah,
very
Harry
big.
Potters are very big and heavy. Yes.
Yeah, like
Um,
thick book, or like not a big knife, or like a Rambo knife. Like you can bring very small pocket knife. So it's just like we need to mention that, otherwise we will see that, oh, why you are bringing this huge big knife. So um,
yeah.
so these are the like the items what we do. I am like looking for the one that's not okay. Um, yeah, I will send you the pictures of other
Yeah,
one.
yeah, sure. You
Don't
can
think so.
look for it and send me in a day or two. It's fine.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, like my basic question is this only. Like, do you think anything can be improved, or do you struggle with anything? And like, what the Indian market can be done? Like, have you heard of Adventure Works as a brand?
I know all the Indian brands, but I don't use their bags. I use only US brand. If you have heard about Hyperlight,
Yeah,
that's my
Osprey and
backpack.
everything.
Osprey is also heavier side, but Hyperlight is a new brand. Um,
Okay.
um, and their backpacks are very, very lightweight. I use C2 Summit
Okay.
sleeping bag, which is very, very small sleeping bag. I will send you the pictures of that sleeping bag.
Yeah,
It's like
sure.
smaller than my Nalgene bottles. Um,
Oh,
the sleeping bag.
okay.
So by each item, what I'm getting is it's because of my 300 weeks I'm spending in the field, um,
Hmm.
the collective experience, and then I have purchased only things which is very lightweight and
They must be
they,
expensive if they're
yeah,
lightweight.
yeah. So I'm like very much in lightweight things. I already mentioned to you like earlier.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, of
my
course.
backpack is like very very lighter than anyone else.
Very light. Anyway,
Very
yeah.
light. Because of that, like I have choose very specific thing that's gonna work for me, and I know my body and how much layering I
You
need.
require, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I do like most of the time.
So you haven't tried anything from Adventure Works, right?
No. Like
But you have
it's been a long
heard
time.
of
Like
it?
maybe I have tried. Huh?
But you have heard of it or not?
I have heard of it, but I think yeah, it's been a long time. I'm working with US based school since 2012. Um,
So you must have not come around using them.
Now like I will not even look around any Indian brand at all because they can't make that light anything.
So
um,
yeah,
I'm like
that's what we need to work on as a class assignment. We need
yeah,
to make the products better.
yeah. And I have
Yeah, so
also been like like working with Knowles for so many years. I have a pro deal in every single brand, outdoor brands. So like whatever I'm
of
buying, it's like
course,
60%
yeah.
off for me. So it's
Off,
not
yeah,
like
yeah, of
that's
course.
like not
You don't have
expensive
to pay
because
the full price. Yeah.
yeah. So then also skill, like the school also give us some money to buy gear. uh,
Mm,
so we also like purchase that gear from the companies. Yeah. So like I do some research on it, and when you're working with the people like in US, they also tell you like, oh, this new brand is coming, this new product is coming, you can try this on, this is very lightweight, and the other product is more expensive or heavier. So you can also change and share those ideas with them. Of course, I have used Decathlon products, still have few things, few items, but I don't use them in the outdoor. I definitely use them in ice climbing because we don't walk that much. So we are like staying in a hotel, only going climbing in the morning out, and then coming
mm,
back in the hotel in the evening. So I use Decathlon product on that kind of uh, journey, where I'm
okay.
not worried about the weight
Yeah.
that
Like
much.
you must be carrying like multiple shoes, right? For like different area you have to
Yes.
work on, like
Yeah.
snowshoes and maybe rocky shoes. So like
Yeah.
as a designer, we could come up with a concept like, you can just carry one pair of shoes and you can change the sole or something. So like they could have spikes when you have to walk on snow or like the other sole when you have to walk on a rocky terrain.
Um.
So
Definitely.
just to make carrying your load easier, right? To make it lighter.
No,
You
I
don't have
think
to.
uh, if I'm going on the snow, if I know for a sure I'm gonna be so much or so many days in the snow areas, I will definitely not to take very lightweight shoes. I take a little bit sturdier shoes, which means uh, it will take longer to um, soak wet, because the wetness you will get so easily when you're walking on the snow. Um, then there is comes one thing that's called overboot. Basically, you can put that shoes on top of your shoes, and your shoes stay dry.
Okay.
Uh, that's called neos, basically. Uh, so in US, if I'm going on the snow, I will take that one,
Mm,
and when I'm walking on the snow, I will put that shoes on top of my shoes. So
yeah.
that protect my shoes, also protect me from the cold.
Okay. Can you talk about more products which you use? Like what all gears do you use?
So basically, I don't use a hiking shoes at all, because I feel hiking shoes was the big myth what they have introduced into the market. Like you need to stabilize your ankle. That's a myth. Our ankle is used to be walk in any kind of terrain, because that's how we got built. uh, you ankle should be rotate when you are walking on the steep terrain or walking on the uneven surface. When you have a hard sole uh, hiking boot which covers your ankle, it will restrict your motion. So I use
Mm.
basically low ankle shoes when I'm hiking in any kind of terrain, because that gives me more agility to move
That's
around.
something.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's something very interesting on you because everyone I spoke to were using like high ankle boots or something like that in the
Yeah,
snow.
that's a new approach is happening in US right now. No one use hiking shoes there anymore. Everyone is using low ankle shoes and lightweight shoes um, to hike around,
Okay.
because of like everyone understand that that was the myth, because that product was designed by the companies to sell it to the people. It was
Mm,
not built by the hikers. So the hiker now buying only those products because my ankle is strong. Why I need to protect my ankle? It's when you are like hiking a lot, your ankle will get more stronger. The
okay.
only people, so that's a huge thing and a huge shift I have seen in my life, because when I got introduced to the outdoor, everyone was buying the high ankle shoes, like hiking
Yeah.
shoes. You need this kind of shoes. But now I have seen that big, huge change is happening. Now people are buying running shoes, which are more lighter shoes uh, to go on the mountain, because it will change your life. If you're walking with the heavy shoes on your feet, every single time, you're gonna be get tired at the end of the day. But if you are walking with the lightweight shoes, you feel so relaxed, so humble, so easy. Think about the human evolutions. We walked barefoot throughout our life,
Yeah.
nothing on our
Yes.
feet, long distance. Um, Now we are putting heavy thing on our feet and then we are walking around. And it's just like gonna be hard on your knees, hard
Yes.
on your hips, uh, because we are not used to that thing at all in our entire evolution. So
Okay.
because we build that callus while walking. Um,
That was probably just a marketing gimmick, right? It was
yeah,
just for the sale purpose.
yeah. There are
There
like so many
wasn't
articles.
much
Yeah,
thought put to it. Like
yeah,
they must have not done the user study properly, like talked
yeah,
to like hikers and understood what they actually want.
yeah. So nowadays there is also like wide feet shoes is happening, coming. I don't know if you have seen that. There is a one company that's called Ultra. They are making wide
Okay.
toe feet. So basically, your finger doesn't stay all together and cramped in, but they are like wide spread out. It will give you more grip, and you feel so relaxed while you are hiking on that kind of shoes. You can give a
Oh.
try, but it's such an amazing and game changing.
Yeah, I also need to think of such a thing and, something that could make life easier. Like, I need to come
Yeah,
up with something like this.
like think about when you go back home, you put a slipper so easily, so quickly. You want to remove your shoes
Yeah.
so fast because all these shoes they are like very narrow in the front, and your
Yeah.
whole feet is all together throughout the day. And when you put the slippers on, you can put the slippers on throughout the day because your fingers are not restricted. They are not
Mhm.
all not together. um, so it feels more secure and you feel more stable with it.
Yeah. You have more area, right? The larger the
Yeah,
area, like you can spread your fingers so you have more grip.
yeah. So that's what
Ah.
is now happening because they have done so much research on that one. And because my I have like the shoes the same way, which I'm using from last 1 year, and I have seen phenomenon change on my feet. Like I can walk with that shoes throughout the day, not to feel tired at all in my ankle or in my
Mm.
toe at all. And I feel like I have a breathing space around
So
my
you must
fingers.
not have to carry your slippers with you, right? You can just go
Yeah,
throughout the
because they
day
have that.
wearing those.
Yeah.
Mm. That's
So
very interesting. That's how they worked on the load management, right? You don't have to
yeah,
carry another pair of slippers.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, look
So like,
into it. You just, yeah.
yeah. So these are like very small details, but I think when you keep doing it and then you keep using it, and then you can say like, oh, I've used both the product for long period of time. I can see what's the benefits and what's the pros and cons of the each of the items. Um, Definitely, I think nowadays they put a lot of effort and research on things before they are like introducing them to the market. Um,
Yeah.
but also you have to be like, it may be work for me, but not work for you. That can be
Yeah.
also true. Everyone's body are different and built different, uh,
Yeah,
or be
one
like,
product might not cater everyone, right?
yeah, true. So yeah,
Okay. Um, yeah, I guess if you want to add anything else, you can. Else,
you can.
that's all.
No, you can.
Like yeah, like I just want like I got to know a few interesting things like as a product designer, which interest me. Like we talked about those shoes, right? So
Yeah,
I might look into that. I might do more research for it
yeah,
and try to find something that I can come up with.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll do I will keep in touch with you throughout this project. Like if I were to ask you a couple more questions, maybe send you a survey or a Google form to
yeah.
fill or
That's fine.
something like that. Yeah. Okay, I guess that is it. Like if I want to have another conversation, I'll let you know.
Yeah,
And I
definitely.
have like 13 to 14 people working on this project. Like if anybody else want to connect with you, they'll
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will send
Sure.
you also the like if you need to know any product, I will send you the website of their product.
Yeah, yeah,
So you can
sure,
go
sure.
and look through that one, and then yeah.
Yeah, you
If you
can
want to know.
send me those. Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. That will be a great help. And if you can send me the rest of photos and videos, and if you don't mind
Yeah, yeah.
connecting me with more of your friends who are willing to talk about
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
hiking, like you can connect me with other people.
Yeah, I will definitely share my friend's number. Like his name is Shekhar, is from Dehradun.
Oh, okay. Then he
Yeah.
lives nearby. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
Thank
your
you.
time.
Yeah, you too. Thank you
Have
very much.
a great, yeah, have a great day. Bye.